Spring clean that podcast feed and skip the doom scroll. The Newsworthy gets you caught up on the day's news in less than 15 minutes and gives you some fun conversation starters along the way. It's quick, friendly, and informative. Search The Newsworthy wherever you're listening now and follow or subscribe to The Newsworthy today.
Have you ever heard the saying, stand for something or you'll fall for anything? Well, that's going to mean a little something different to you here in a few minutes. Well, why? Well, because we're going to dive into the intriguing world of making money online no matter what direction the winds of the market are taking. Today, we have an exciting case study to share with you, one that might be considered clever or even a little diabolical. But hey, sometimes unconventional approaches lead to extraordinary results. So, let's get started.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the heck is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another episode of Two Sides of the Coin Marketing, and I am your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman. All right, so picture this. A gal named Jill specializes in the stock market. Now, wait a minute. I want you to pay attention. Come back to me, because Jill discovered a strategy that can work in any financial market, be it a bull market or a bear market. It can be successful in things ranging from Bitcoin to commodities, from gold to silver, or even rare coins. This method has the potential to generate profits in various investment domains. What the hell are you talking about, Tracy? This is not a financial investment kind of tool podcast. Bear with me. You're really going to want to hear this. So what did Jill do to achieve this remarkable feat that she came across? And why should you, as a digital marketer, even freaking care? Well, let me unveil her approach a little bit step by step, and then I'm going to tell you how you can apply it to your business, your entrepreneurial journey. Now, here's what Jill did. She bought several books on the stock market. Now, these were current books that were published within the last couple of years, so they were more relevant. We're not talking about books from way back when. And she made lots of notes for herself. And then she visited investing websites and made more notes. Especially, she was looking at two things. Why the experts were saying now was the right time to invest stocks, and why other experts were saying why now is the time to get out of stocks. And then, here's the magic. She made two products. Each one was a 100-page report of its own, written in her own words, but she did quote the experts for a little credibility. But both reports are compelling and made some great points. One report, or course, whichever you want to call it, went something like, why you must get out of stocks right now before the great crash of 2022, and here's what to invest in instead. And the other was something more like, why now is the best time to put everything you own into stocks so that you can retire in 5 years as a super wealthy person. Or something like that. You get the idea, right? Next, she created two personas for herself, along with two squeeze pages, one for each point of view. She created two corresponding reports that essentially sell the new subscriber on purchasing one of the 100-page reports. She gave away this short report on how the market is about to crash, and in that report, she sold the 100-page report. Then she bought traffic and sent it to each squeeze page. People opt in to get the free report, and then were immediately upsold to the 100-page report for a small fee. Now, if they didn't immediately buy the 100-page report, they received a series of emails reminding them to purchase it, right? This is marketing 101 here. As you can see, here's what she was doing. She was building two lists. One list in which everyone was being told to buy stocks. And in the other one, they were told to get out of stocks. Now, naturally, she can continue to promote other financial products to both lists, of which she's doing in spades. But it gets even better because inside each 100-page report are all kinds of affiliate links and investment services, expensive investment courses, and other such things. And those affiliate links are to this day earning her a sizable income each and every month. Now, here's the best part. You can do this in any investment niche. Okay, but what if I'm not in investment niche? Well, let's stick in the investment niche just here for a minute. Stick with me, all right? You're with me here. We're 7 minutes into this right now. Here's the best part. You can do this in any investment type of niche. I think it would be a great opportunity for cryptocurrency and commodities and so forth. Of course, you don't have to take both sides, but I find it interesting that no matter what people think, she's reeling them in with one funnel or the other. Because no matter what the topic is, there are many folks out there that have an opinion. And if you send them to a landing page that counters their opinion, well, then you lose them. In this case, she's capturing them both. And in case you're interested, the Get Out of Investing report is selling nearly 2-to-1 compared to the Invest Now report. It's almost like that bad news sells kind of edict we've all heard, right? Now, let's get to why you should care, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here's the thing. You can do this in other niches. You can do this in your niche. Let's go with the example of why diets are the worst thing to ever happen to us. And of all the popular diets, here's the best ones and why they work so fast. Huh? See, you've got both sides of the coin. For online marketing, you might go with something like why how to make money online courses are pure BS. And how anyone with half a brain can make a decent living from their laptop or some such. You get what I mean by this, right? You could go with both sides. One thing I would urge you to avoid is taking oppositions inside of the same product, right? For example, some marketers I've seen, and maybe you have too, think it's clever to put the two reports together, right? So that way they can simultaneously give the reader both perspectives. Nope, it's not how it works. All that is going to do is confuse your reader and push them into some sort of analysis paralysis. They won't know which way is up. And here's the reason why you don't want to do it. They won't do anything. And if they're not doing anything, guess what? That means they're not buying. Yeah, which is the reason why you sent them the report in the first place, to get them to buy. Plus, when you take a position, right, one position or the other, you can then slant all your emails in that direction as well to confirm what you've already taught them. Jill sends negative emails to all of her get out of stock list and more positive emails to her buy stocks now list, and they're converting like crazy. Here's the thing. As I see it, the entire key to Jill's little business model that we're unfolding here is to take a strong position for or against whatever the topic on hand is. People really, and bear with me here, and I know podcasting is kind of an interactive medium, a medium where you can do other things. I want you to pause whatever you're doing for a moment. If you're driving, obviously keep your eyes on the road. But if you're washing the dishes, stop for a quick second because I need you to pay attention to this. People want to be told what's going on and what to think. There it is, I said it. No. Now, they won't admit it, but it's true. They would rather you do the thinking for them, and if you sound completely confident in your position, then they'll be happy to follow you and follow your recommendations. I guess it all boils down to standing for something, or you'll fall for anything. And in Jill's case, she's standing for both sides of the issue, but without ever letting her audience, well, not her entire audience, know that. Now, Jill's remarkable success story demonstrates this true power of standing for something versus falling for anything. You see, by strategically aligning yourself within opposing views, Jill has captured the attention and the trust of her audience. She expertly presented compelling reports, leveraged her expertly crafted squeeze pages, and targeted advertising to convert prospects into customers. This bold approach, backed through research and captivating storytelling, remember she did her research earlier, has proven effective across multiple investment domains. Now, you could do the same thing. You're already the expert in whatever your niche is. That's why you're here. That's why you got into the entrepreneurial journey that you're in. That's probably why you're listening to this podcast like right now. It's like, how do I make money doing this? Well, I'm telling you how. And if you'd like to delve a little deeper into the world of developing and selling digital products, I want to invite you to listen to our episode, episode 416. And for those of you that are listening or maybe watching on a platform that doesn't show the episodes, it's called Step-by-Step Ways to Earn Thousands by Developing and Selling Digital Products. In this episode, I'm going to provide you a comprehensive guide that will empower you to embark on your own journey of financial success through digital product creation. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is power, but taking action is the key to unlocking your full potential. So do not miss out on this incredible opportunity to learn and implement proven strategies for generating substantial income through digital products. And hey, as I've mentioned in the previous podcast, if you're looking to launch, grow, or monetize your podcast or a podcast into your business, check out how you can learn to do this for $1. I'll have the link down below in the show notes. And with that, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And you know this!
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.